September 11th was the first full day of classes in seminary. We get out of class that morning, and obviously things have gone, completely crazy. They've chimed the bells there at the chapel to call people to the chapel to say prayers, to read the Great Litany. We started seeing what was happening on TV. We walked out to 9th Avenue, and we started seeing the people walking uptown, covered in ash. So yeah, September 11th was an incredible day, just because we had no idea what was going to happen next. That entire day, everybody just sat on pins and needles. And so they asked for volunteers, for people to go down, work and serve food, So probably about 8 of us volunteered to go down. We were standing around, nobody was coming. Nobody was coming and leaving to come and get anything to eat or do anything. So the rescue workers just weren't stopping. At that point, it was still considered a rescue plan. They were trying to rescue people. 3,000 people were missing thereabouts, and they didn't know if they were trapped under the rubble or anything else at that time. So they were really working as hard and as fast as they could to find people. We decided around 9 o'clock that we would just load up as much as we could carry, water and food and coffee, and carry it to the people who were working down there. So we started walking, and when we left, we hooked up with a group of police officers from Brooklyn. And we started walking with these Brooklyn cops, and every checkpoint we came to, the Brooklyn cops would say, "No, these guys are with us. They're helping out. They're bringing food and water down to the people who won't leave." We got, all the way to ground zero. We're walking through ash, up to our ankles. There's clothing and all sorts of things hanging in the trees. It was shocking to come up to physically see these 2 incredible structures, just ruins. The pile of rubble was 5-10 stories tall. It was something that your mind can't quite comprehend. You look at it and you see it, and you can't quite understand what you're looking at. We kind of meandered our way down around Ground Zero, down around Battery Park. Wherever there were people who were working, we were just walking up to them, giving them bottles of water, doing everything we could to help them. Really, what happened for me is that experience of being there on September 11th and working and going down there and providing help for the people who were helping, it really started to influence the way I read all of the Bible, the way I read the words of Jesus, the way I read the scriptures of all kind. It really started to sink in on a deeper level.